They say if you hear her cry, it's already too late. Because La Llorona weeps not for the living, but for the lost. For the children she drowned with her own hands. Under the silver face of the moon, she wanders the riverbanks, her white dress heavy with water, her hair clinging to her face like mourning veils. And in the stillness of night, her voice rises. Ay, mis hijos, oh my children. It's not just a sound, it's grief turned to wind. A lament that chills the blood and bends the soul. They say she searches for them still, but what she truly seeks is forgiveness. Tunio Forno, before she became a legend, she was Maria. A woman of beauty, pride, and fierce love. She fell for a nobleman who promised eternity, but eternity lies as easily as men do. He left her for another, leaving behind only silence and shame. And in her fury, her heartbreak, her madness, Maria led her children to the river, and the water swallowed them whole. When she saw what she had done, she screamed until her voice broke, and then she walked into the same dark current. But death rejected her, heaven refused her, and hell had no claim to her name. So she walked still, a ghost trapped between worlds, a mother forever mourning what she destroyed. Yet her story didn't begin with Maria. Long before the Spaniards came, before the cross and crown divided the land, the Aztecs spoke of a goddess, Cihuacoatl, the serpent woman. She too was heard at night, crying through the streets. "Oh my children, where shall I take you?" The priests said her cries were an omen, a prophecy of the empire's end. When the conquistadors arrived, her prophecy came true. Her weeping became the sound of a civilization dying. And so, the goddess became the ghost, La Llorona reborn in conquest, carrying the sorrow of two worlds. The Divine Mother turned into a cursed mortal. Every culture tells her story differently. But grief is a language that needs no translation. In Mexico, she haunts the rivers. In Colombia, she walks the valleys. In Venezuela, she hunts the unfaithful. And in the deserts of the American Southwest, she drifts between worlds, a whisper that never fades. Each version changes the details, but one truth never does. She is the mother of sorrow, the woman who destroyed love and became its echo. Her white dress is not purity, it's the shroud of memory. Her tears are not water, they are the currency of guilt. To hear her cry is to see yourself reflected in her suffering. Because La Llorona is not just a ghost. She is every grief that refuses to die, every loss that lingers, every mistake that burns in silence. When people speak her name, they're calling their own shadows. She is the mother who cannot forgive, and the child who cannot return. Some say she takes the souls of the lost, others say she saves them. But all agree, she never stops searching. Because when you've lost what you love most, even eternity feels too short. In the church's version, she became a warning, a symbol of sin, of womanly weakness, a tale to frighten children from wandering at night. But beneath the sermon lies something deeper. La Llorona is not a monster. She is memory. She is history's open wound. To the oppressed, she became the mother of a broken people, weeping not for her children, but for her nation. To poets, she is tragedy made holy. To mystics, she is the guardian of the threshold between life and death. Every tear she sheds is an offering, a reminder that even the cursed still love. Even now, her legend spreads like mist across generations. Parents whisper her story to keep children safe from rivers. Lovers invoke her name to test their faith, and dreamers hear her weeping in their sleep. When the heart remembers what it's lost, her voice is the echo of every woman silenced by time, every mother who mourned alone. And though centuries have tried to bury her, La Llorona rises again and again, not as terror but as truth. She reminds us that sorrow never dies, it only changes its face. When the night grows too still, and the rivers run like mirrors, listen closely. That sound in the distance, it's not the wind, it's her. Ay, mis hijos. She cries for what was lost, and for what we still refuse to face. If you like this video, give us a like, share, and subscribe to Ancient Deities Dossier. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Patreon for more exciting deities of ancient lore. This is Ancient Deities Dossier, signing off. And as always, seekers of the arcane, stay curious, stay mythical.